Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Rebirth. So after that somewhat disappointing and humiliating last level, I went and did some shopping in Riovani's castle. So for Rad, we got the Slasher. Makes him sound even more badass. Adds slow, but honestly, I don't think it's ever really going to be a factor because they'll be dead before that effect even triggers. Aside from that, Agrius got some new items. She got the Ice Brand. Casts Ice 2 on hit. Pretty cool. And she also got the Carabini mail. Having some input issues here. Okay. Oh, I see. We have to press this button in order to check the items. So yeah, it's just kind of a continuation of the previous armor. There's really nothing too special about it. Kept the crystal helmet, and I got the platinum shield as well. So that's her setup. There's no poach, or was it fur office, fur shop here. Let's check out what's available in terms of these items. I think I want one of these. Yes, I do. That is sweet. And no new mantles. So, yeah, I think we're just going to carry on like that. Yeah, and okay, so made Ramza into a mediator. He's got his dual wielding for guns. So what does this mean? Well, it means we're going to have to go find some guns for Ramza in the near future because these guns are really not that great. I mean, they're okay, but I don't know, they don't do that much damage. The only thing that's really nice about them is their accuracy and their range. So I took a look into the gun situation in Rebirth. Looked through the page a little bit, their features page, and it turns out that, or it seems that the stone gun has been replaced by another gun. It's the... It is called the Fomalhaut. And that is a item that I assume was added in War of the Lions. I think it's originally an item from Final Fantasy XII. And then it was added into War of the Lions, but it wasn't originally in this PlayStation version of Final Fantasy Tactics, and they replaced the stone gun with that. So you'd think that the way to get that item would be to actually just, you know, poach Dark Behemoths and get the rare drop from that, which was the way that you would get the stone gun. But actually, it turns out that you can't do that because the poaching has been changed as well. So if you look over at the poaching page on the Rebirth website, or Nexus Studios Rebirth website, you'll see that the Dark Behemoth drops the Ryozan Silk as the common drop and the Blast Gun as the rare drop. And I can't seem to find that other gun on here anywhere. So it must be a steal we have to do. Maybe Galt has it in this version of the game. The Shrine Knight who uses guns. So we'll have to see about that. They're definitely going to be on the lookout for it. But otherwise, I think I'm going to use spell guns. there are some opportunities to get spell guns that don't seem too bad. Like the third tier bomb enemy, the explosive, will if you poach them, they'll do a common drop of the blaze gun. So that's not so bad. And then the other guns seem to all come from... Oh, wait a second here. No, the stone gun still is in the game? It's a common drop from the plague, which is the 3rd level floatable. So then... I'm very confused about what the actual situation is with that new gun. I don't really know what to say about it. Because if you look over at the weapons page, it seems that stone gun isn't there anymore. Yeah, it's not there. It just says Fomalhaut. So anyway, if anybody knows what is going on with that, or what the situation is with that, please let me know. But I'm going to be on the lookout for new guns, and I'm going to go poaching for new guns once I feel it's appropriate. Once I feel maybe Ramza has kind of hit a wall in terms of his damage, and he's just not effective anymore. So I'll save the game. And we can go over to the bar. There's some new stuff to see. So, as it said at the end of Chapter 3, the Hokuten are going to make a attack on Bethla Garrison. They're storming Bethla Garrison. And this is going to be a big focus of the story in this chapter. So yeah, those Lukavi did make it easy for us to get into the castle because they killed all the guards, but at the same time, they caused quite a lot of trouble for us as well. And yeah, I should mention that Ramza has a new sprite there. You can see he's been palette swapped out from blue to red. I think it looks alright. I've always kind of thought this sprite looked pretty weird. It kind of looks like he's got these long boots on and he's wearing like short shorts or something. I don't know. Never really been a fan of that sprite. And okay, so I guess we will carry on because there's nothing else we need to be doing. This is all fine. Yes. Alright, so where are we going? We're going to Doguola Pass. Mount Randoria stands to... Okay. And yeah, I should mention at this point that I'm kind of going into the rest of the game blind. So that's for two reasons. The first reason is that the end of Chapter 3 is as far as I got in my first run through Rebirth, before I started doing this Let's Play. And then the other reason is that I usually, when I play FFT, I tend to get as far as Chapter 4, and then I lose interest and quit playing the game. So it's actually probably been like over a decade since I've played Chapter 4. And so it's not only that there's new stuff in these levels, it's also that I totally forget what most of these levels are like. So it should be interesting, but it could prove a bit of a challenge as well. So we are going to... I do want to check out those poached items, but I don't know, there's a free city over there. I kind of want to go to a trade city. Closest one is Dorter. So the chances of us getting a random encounter off that are pretty high. So I'll actually leave that for the next video. Alright, let's cross our fingers and hope we don't get any random encounters. Nice. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm getting into here. Yes, and I did make Agrius into a knight, so she's finally on her way to becoming a lunar knight. Not really all that interesting. I also equipped Arrow Guard as her counter skill, which I think she picked up off one of the archer's crystals in the first battle at Riovani's castle. Okay, then. This looks really bad. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Three Lancers and 2 Wizards and 2 Archers. Oh, wow. Okay, this is scary. They've got black robes equipped, so that was the same item that the Marquis was wearing. I don't know how much stealing I'm going to get to do in this level, though, because, well, these enemies are scary. Yoichibo is interesting. So I don't really know who the elite is here. So yeah, almost everybody has black robes on. It would be nice to grab one if I could. Otherwise, it doesn't seem like they have anything all that interesting. Okay, so what should I do? I think I gotta do a cheer song here. Should I eat the damage from the archers because of their height advantage? Or should I risk getting hit by the wizard? I'm gonna do that. So, as I said, the damage is a little bit pathetic. Absolutely want to get some status effects on these guys. Yeah, that Yoichibo is really strong. Wow, this is a scary, scary party. Look at all that damage. oh. Okay, that was really good. Nice. I feel like attacking from the front on that Lancer would be kind of futile. So I'm gonna have to move all the way back here just to bring my Dancer back to life, but I don't really have any choice. Okay, so that's one job level for her. So can't hit both of these guys. Although maybe... No, I can't move there. So maybe just make sure this guy's dead. Alright. And it looks like we're going to get through this okay. So this guy does have a black robe, and I will try to steal it from him. Anything else I really want to steal? You kind of want that bow. Great. That's perfect. Sure. Alright, here we go again. Nice. Busted a cap in him. Nope, 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 nope. Still probably can't steal from him here because of the height difference. Yep. So I'm going to try to get my summoner down here and cast Stop on him again. I'm just going to go up here and grab this so that he can't get it. Okay. Oops. I wish there was some way she could get some job points, but I don't really think there is. Oh, come on! Ugh. That height restriction on steel is my nemesis. It's just the worst. Finally! So I got one of the items that was on that mission we had so much trouble with, the rooftop. Fortunately, it wasn't the like weird, unique helmets that could fit in a accessory slot sort of item. That's not bad. And I got another one, that's great. Also pretty good. That's not bad either. And we're done. Sorry for not commenting much on that video, but I didn't really have all that much to say. It wasn't as hard as I thought. You know, I think the summoner was really the clutch character there that allowed us to just overwhelm them at the beginning. If it hadn't been for the summoner, we might have been in some serious trouble. And there's no story associated with that mission whatsoever, so nothing to worry about there. In between missions, in between videos, I will try to visit the trade city and get whatever poach items we could find there. And other than that, it looks like Ravza will probably be able to grab a whole lot of mediator skills. So I think he'll have this job mastered fairly quickly. Equipped gun might take a long time, but I mean, whatever. Who cares? You know, if I wanted to, I could even, after I get equipped gun, I could even turn him back into a bard and just give him guns as a bard. That would just be, you know, maybe something to think about at the end of the game. If we do, in fact, get some really solid guns that actually prove to be useful instead of these ones which are just passable, I guess you would say. Yeah, and other than that, I think Alicia can probably learn another summon. Oh, not quite. Still gonna keep going for the high level ones. Let's see what Agris is like. She didn't get to do much in that mission, so she's still really hurting for job points. She's 400 to get equipped sword, and then we can move on to another job. So hopefully she will be able to grab some more job points in the next mission, or at least on the way to Dorter she could probably grab some. And then we'll move her on to being a wizard, which is going to be interesting. We'll see how that turns out. The only other thing to do here, really, is to equip those black robes, and in the case of Rabza, they're not especially valuable, I feel like. At least until he gets his elemental weapons. At that point, they could be really strong. I think the only character that really needs a black robe is Alicia. Yeah, I mean, whatever. We're just gonna make her even more glass cannon than she was before. And Agrius, I think that now it would be great if somebody could comment on this in the forums. I'm wondering about it because I'm wondering if having the Ice brand makes her Holy Sword attacks Ice Elemental, or if they remain Holy Elemental, even if she has the Ice Elemental weapon equipped. Because if she does have, if her Holy Sword abilities are changed into Ice Elemental by her sword, then it would make sense to equip the black robe on her, because then she would be able to do double damage with her Holy Sword attacks. So yeah, if anyone knows the answer to that, please let me know. I guess this hasn't been a terribly interesting video, but thank you for watching, to those of you who did. As you might have noticed, I have some pretty severe congestion in my nose again, and I'll try to get some medicine to sort that out so I don't sound quite so strange and have to take breaks to sneeze all the time. And the next video will be on to Bervenia Free City, and I believe this is where we encounter Meliadul, but I could be wrong about that. My memory is very, very fuzzy about these missions. I kind of remember this one, and I can't remember this one at all. So, oh right, I think that's where you fight Zalmo again the second time. Yeah, okay. So we've got it all sorted out, and we're ready to go on to the next video. And if you enjoyed this one, I hope you will watch the next.